If the purple lights didn't give it away, or the subliminal messaging behind me, I'm super excited to announce that I've joined the meeting movement, which is neat, as a part of the international commercial sales team. Now, I hope you all had a fantastic new year. I had an amazing Christmas, but I've still got one Christmas present left to unbox, and we're going to do that here today together. So check it out. So, day one, fully unboxed and got some great kit to now have a play around with. Haven't got everything plugged in yet, but just on first impressions alone, it's really nice looking kit. This is the neat pad. What I liked about this personally is if you're like me and you're not the best at following instructions, just using a QR code, you can scan on the back, and then from there, using just your device, it will come up and give you some instructions, whether you want it wall mounted, whether you want it side mounted, as you can see here, or even just set up on the desk as so. Then the neat bar, really nice looking, a lot nicer than I actually expected. I think that's going to look really good in some meeting room spaces and really nice in some home office as well. If you want to try this out for yourself, there's already programs in place to do this, so give me a shout and we can organise you trialling some of this kit and getting it out to you straight away. Have a fantastic new year and look forward to maybe posting some more videos soon. Good morning. Today's the day we're actually going to test some kit. So, in front of me here I've got the neat pad and the neat bar. I've done the quick table mounting, so I'll show you that in a second, and then we'll run through the actual setup today. It's supposed to be very easy, but it is first thing in the morning, so let's see how I get on. We're going to do a Zoom room configuration. So let's just see how we go. Okay, so let's get started. You've seen how we got to this stage. We've got our neat bar here, plugged in just with HDMI into this screen and obviously power, and then we've got the neat pad here, which is where we're going to do the actual setup from. So let's get stuck in. Menu here, we've got welcome, and obviously I would like English. You can choose which devices you want to set up, so neat bar pro, both with controllers, add a scheduling display or add a controller. Today we're going to go for the neat bar with controller. Now this bit's nice. We've seen a little bit of this guide already, but either table, wall mount or screen mount is what you can do. And it shows you some nice little options here. We're going to skip through this for now, but if you're ever stuck on how to actually mount your devices, have a quick look at those guides because they are really good. So, we need to pop in our Wi-Fi. So let me grab my... Okay, so password is in. So that means now the neat pad is now connected to my Wi-Fi. You could do this via hardwire as well if you've got a corporate LAN, for instance. But the main thing is to ensure that the neat bar and the neat pad are on the same network, because that's how they'll be able to talk and communicate. So let's go for it. Time zone is good. It is 9:57. Next thing, we need to select our neat bar. So currently what it's looking for is this serial number here ending in 0758. You can do this again via Ethernet, but I'm actually choosing to do this via Wi-Fi because I'm at home right now and my router's just behind me here. So this is now pairing these two devices together. Bar is connected to the internet. Little buzz, that sounds always good. So let's continue through the steps. Do we want to share analytics? Well, I would like to, yes. You don't have to, but of course. And look at that, you're all set. So next thing we're going to do is actually launch Zoom Rooms. So here's where what we want to do is configure this bar and this neat pad to the license itself. So pair with a controller, download the Zoom app on a tablet and enter. I mean, we've got our device here, so we're gonna just chuck this straight up. And look at that, we're already set up in our Zoom room. Now, let's slide that off the way there. What we now need to do is sign into the room's license. And there's a few ways that we can do this. So we're gonna go back to the pad and we're gonna sign in. Now, if you have just your standard Zoom code, you can just go into your account online and pair that here. And okay, so we've put our room license in, which means we're now all connected up, and it's that easy. I think that took probably, I don't know, 10 minutes start to finish. Here now on our platform, we can meet now with any of the other devices we have in our contacts list. We can actually, if we have Zoom meetings scheduled into our diary, they'd be coming up here as our calendar. We can join a room that's already outstanding as well. We can share our device to the Zoom room, which obviously we can see up in front of us here. And finally, we can just enter a phone number and dial out. Now, there's various settings and stuff that we can play around with, but I think let's save that for another time. And we're done, all set up, simple as that. I think it took 10, 15 minutes tops, so my initial reaction is super impressed with how easy it was, how simple it was. The steps just make sense, it's super self-explanatory, and we've joined in our Zoom room license as well, which I thought was going to be a bit trickier to do, and yeah, really wasn't, so really good. If I press meet now, you can see camera's all up and running, microphone and speakers are built in. It just works, it's that simple. So this is for Zoom rooms, already out, already doing really well in the Neat portfolio. We've got Teams coming soon as well, so I think that's launching this month. So yeah, really easy, we love it. I'm gonna get stuck in now and start calling around some of my new Neat colleagues, but if you've got any other questions, drop me a comment. If not, just a little like to say that you've seen it. I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you soon.